Hey guys, so today I created this look. It's a really fun, glowing and shimmery pink toned look, and I thought it was perfect for Easter and spring, but I wanted to do something rather simple. I know it looks like a lot, but the steps are very easy and anybody can do this look, especially for a holiday like Easter where it's about your family and Jesus and having really yummy food. So I just thought a really simple yet glam look would be perfect. And if you want to see how I got this, then keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, one more and then we're going. You're about to see me with no makeup and some very strong brows. I'm just saying right now, be prepared, be warned. So thank you so much for watching, and let's get into the tutorial. Okay guys, to get started, I filled in my brows with my KaBrow off camera. I primed with Becca's Backlight primer, and that's just going to add a really luminous, glowy effect. And then for foundation, I'm going to go in with my Born This Way foundation and mix it with Face and Body. That's just going to sheer down the coverage a little bit and apply lots of luminosity to the face. And then I'm going to apply all of that with my Beauty Blender and really just press it in so that I get my maximum coverage as well as a more natural look. And now I'm going to apply my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm going to use it to spot conceal. And then I'm also going to apply some MAC Pro Longwear Concealer on top just to brighten up the eyes because it's a little bit of a lighter shade. As always, I'll have everything listed down below in the description box with all the products and the names and everything like that. So make sure you always check that out. And then again, I'm going to blend that in with my damp Beauty Blender, and that's just going to press it in, and it's going to make sure that nothing's cakey under my eyes. And then I'm also going to cover my eyelids with that, and that's going to prime for the shadow, or you can also use an eyeshadow primer. And now I'm contouring with my Smashbox contour sticks, and that's the shade Contour, and I'm going to run that down my nose as well as my cheekbones. I'm not going to put it anywhere else because I'm actually going to use a cream bronzer, but that's just going to help shape my cheeks. And then here's where I'm using my Chanel cream bronzer, and with my sponge I'm just going to apply that to my forehead just to warm that up. And then I'm going to go in and blend my nose contour with a brush, and I'm just using a short-haired duo fiber brush. Oh, sorry, first we're going to do the contour on the side, and I'm just pressing that in with my sponge. I'm just making sure to do very short pressing motions, that way I don't move around the product too much. And now I'm going to go in with my brush right here and blend that through, and then I'm going to press it in with the sponge. I lost the footage where I did my cheeks, so I will leave the products again down below. I just used a pink blush, a cream highlighter, and a powder highlighter on top to really just add a nice glow. Now I am setting my concealer with that Makeup Forever powder. It's just a lighter shade, and that's just going to brighten things up. I'm putting that under my eyes as well as on my chin, my forehead, and anywhere that I applied the concealer. I'm also setting the eyelid with that too, so that our shadows blend seamlessly. And as you can see, this just brightened up the whole look. And now I'm just taking a clean brush and just dusting over it to make sure there's no excess product. And I'm also running it down my nose just to clean up my contour. And now I'm taking that contour shade in that palette, and I'm going to go over my nose where I did that. And then I also go over my contour on my cheeks. You just can't see that because that was in that footage I lost. And then again, I just use that same duo fiber brush, and that just really helps blend everything out. That brush is just a lifesaver. And then one more time in with my sponge. Now onto the eyes, I'm using Beaches and Cream by Makeup Geek, and I'm just applying that all over the crease. And this is just going to start our transition for our shadows. And then after that, I'm going into Latte by Makeup Geek. I'm sorry, that's Wedge. And I'm just going to further blend out the crease, and I'm just going to start to define it. I'm going to use it a little more on the outer corners, and this is just going to really deepen our crease and give us some shape to the eye since we are adding a shimmery look. And then again, I'm just going in with a clean brush and blending all of that out. And now I'm doing the same thing to the other side. And again, I'm just going to keep blending it out. Now I am taking soft brown from MAC here, and I'm just going to apply that in the crease to give it a more warm pink effect. I wanted to use Cupcake by Makeup Geek for a little bit more pink tone, but I couldn't find that one until after I filmed the video. So if you wanted to use something more pink, you can. If not, any shade would do. And then with just a clean brush again, I just keep going over and blending things. Once I'm done applying a color, I like to take a cleaner brush and go over everything just to make sure everything stays seamless. And now I'm applying this really shimmery pink cream shadow, and that's just going to, one, give a more pink look to the shadow we're going to apply next, and two, make sure it lasts all day and all night. And then I'm going to blend that out before I go in with the color. And now I am going to use a white goat-haired sort of fluffy brush to apply this shimmery color. This is Vermeer, I think, from the Anastasia palette. I'm going to apply that with just a more light hand and a fluffy brush. That way the color isn't too intense and it just adds a nice sheen as opposed to really packing on the color. Because for this look, I just wanted a more natural sheen and not a full-on foiled effect. And now one more time going in with a brush and just making sure there's no harsh lines, per usual. And now I'm taking a shimmery shade. I believe this is Shroom by MAC. I'm applying that in my inner corners as well as my brow bone. This is just going to brighten everything up and make sure the look is really wide-eyed and awake. And once again, I just run through that with a clean brush just to make sure everything is seamless. Now I'm taking Ground Brown by MAC, and I'm just closely applying that to the lash line with a really stiff brush, and I'm just applying that on the lash line. It's going to look really harsh at first, but then we're going to go back in with that wedge color and just really make sure everything stays blended. And as you see, I'm just taking a pencil brush and I'm just really going back and forth a bunch, and that's really going to add some definition to the eyes since we do have such a light shade on the top. And then once again, I'm just going to run over that with a blending brush. I'm setting my brows with some clear brow gel. And then I'm just applying some mascara. It doesn't matter what mascara, just a little bit, because we're going to be applying false lashes. I curled my lashes and then I applied my Lilly lashes in Miami. I don't have a clip of that, but I just applied those and then applied some mascara to my bottom lashes, really making sure to coat them well. And then for lips, I used Kylie Cosmetics Koko K as my lip liner for a really pink look. I wanted something really soft and pastel, so this was the look I came up with. And then on top of that, I'm using Angel by MAC, as it's a frosty pink color, and I just applied that to my lips. And then I wanted it a little bit lighter and a little bit glossy, so I took a lip gloss from Morphe and I'm applying that all over the lip. I believe it's called Blush. Again, it'll be down below. And that's how I finished off the look, and it just gave it a really pretty pink look, and I think that just really complements the pink in the eyes and makes it perfect for Easter. Thank you so much for watching.